Yo, what's going on? It's Dean Wild of Stayblessedproductions. I have Cambodian and Sox here. We're about to get a crazy interview going on, so make sure you stay tuned. This will also be included in the newest episode I've slightly lifted with SPP Squad. So get ready. We're going to ask some intense questions. Let's see if they can handle it. Yo, what's going on? It is Dean Wild, Stayblessedproductions, slightly lifted with SPP Squad. I'm joined here today with Cambodian and Sox. What up, guys? How are you doing today?
Good. I'm Sox. This is Cambodian.
Yeah.
So now you got that covered. They know your names. Let them know where you're from.
I'm from Innisville. Moved there from Newmarket. I just moved there like 2 years ago because the housing in Newmarket is too high, right? So I had to move down there. But it's all good. It's a chilling town. Any bees from there, so it's all good.
Yeah, you gotta make your way. I'm from Newmarket. I was pretty much born and raised here. Hall Landing. Went from Hall Landing to here, but I've lived here most of my life. Love it. Live it, breathe it. Newmarket. That's what it is.
So when did you guys start writing music and rapping? Has it always been something that's been in your life? Or did you ever just did you just pick it up?
I actually started rapping because my buddy actually had like a nice legit studio. And yeah, he had like a soundproof room and everything, but I don't know what happened. I think he had to sell his business, so he had to take it down. So now I'm still doing it. That's been 7 years ago. So yeah, I started rapping like 7 years ago.
Yeah, for him, he actually got me back into rapping. I started at 14.
Yeah, you remember his studio, huh? His studio was sick,
yeah,
man. Yeah, it was awesome.
It was dope.
Bro.
It was because of you, because I went there. But I started at 14, around 13, right, just pretty much out of high school, and I just wanted to do it. It was weird. I just wanted to do it. I loved hip hop. Ever since I listened to M, and I started growing from him to every other artist in that time period.
So I guess Eminem's someone who influenced you into getting into hip hop. What about you?
Tupac, for sure. Yeah, Tupac's OG right there, man. Yeah, he's the one that actually influenced me with just listening to his interviews, and all of his music is inspirational.
What's your favorite songs from these artists? What was the song that got you into hip hop? Do you guys recall it?
For me,
I don't know what Tupac song. Probably Changes. I actually had I had essay that I had to write about racism in grade 9, and I actually played that Tupac song. So yeah, it was good. Changes for sure.
For me, it was fucking "Kill You" by M. It was
a little bit more on the aggressive side.
But I went to my buddy's house one day, and we were just like, I don't know what the fuck we were doing. I was just chilling there. We had a few of my friends, and he put it on, and I go, "Who is that?" And he goes, "Eminem. You never heard of him?" I'm like, "No." And he goes, "That's fucking Eminem. That's Kill You." I'm like, "What?" And he tells me everything, and he's like, "You gotta listen to more of him." And that's how I got into M. I wasn't even listening to hip hop before then, so it was like, yeah, and I fell in love after I heard "Kill You" because he was just
He killed the beat.
Yeah,
one of my track that got me into hip hop, which is kind of scary, but no, I love hip hop just for everything, not just because of being aggressive or whatever, but it was just so like, I'm astonished. The words, the way he puts it all together and everything, it was all structural for me, and I was just like, crazy, I want to do that one day, and I picked it up like maybe a couple years later down the road.
And that's why you're doing it now. So it's good.
And I'm killing it now. It's like word for word. If you listen to my shit now.
It's good, man.
But yeah, that's
you guys are definitely a lyrical bunch. What makes you guys so lyrical? Is it those artists that made you get into writing such deep lyrics, or was it something that has happened in your life that has just made you really show that lyricist side? Because that's something that I really respect from you guys, and I know the viewers should definitely check out.
Probably just growing up the way that we did. It was hard growing up because when we first came here, we actually got sponsored by a church because there was a big war going on in Cambodia. So then, we're grateful to be here, and just the way that we're growing up and all the, I guess, bad shit that happened to us when we were younger made us write this way or this kind of music, and just try to be positive, I guess, at the same time.
It wasn't for me. It was like, it wasn't just for the music. It was definitely an outlet for me back then. Like, and And like Rick was saying, all of our experiences just are like, you know, growing up and shit is real. Like when I write shit, it's real fucking shit. It's
like
not
real,
like,
our emotions.
Yeah,
It's our feelings.
So
it's the pain that we go through. Like I lost my father. Like I made a track about him. Where are you now? There was a track I wrote for my father, and just stuff like that inspires me to write because it's the pain that I've been through.
Yeah, lyrics aside, like it had nothing to do with the way, because I listened to M, he listened to Pac. It had nothing to really do with that. They inspired us, but when we talk about shit, that shit's real.
Yeah.
Like when we rap about it, that shit's real. Like, and you can hear it in Rick. So Rick's always
So
like,
a lot more people can definitely connect with lyrics like that as well.
To it.
Right? So
well, we hope so. We hope everything's all good.
What's some advice that you can give to newer artists or people who want to start getting into hip hop and maybe songwriting?
Well, oh my god, it's hell. For me, out of experience, I've been writing for fucking 14 years now, and it's really hard. Like people could freestyle. Like I've heard just 50 say this recently, and he says like, yeah, you could freestyle, you could battle rap and all that, but you can't write a song for your life. And he's right. You have to have that course to start off, where you have to have a structure. You can't just have random bars or random verses and put it into a song. You got to start off from something and then work from that. And that's how I've been growing, and I've learned from that. I started at 14 writing hooks or courses, and then started writing verses after the hooks, because you have something to write about. And now Rick, my cousin, when he got me back into rap, he told me, he's like, yo, you need a course first. And I'm like, no, you don't. And I'm like, you know, and
it makes it easier when you
got something that topic and something to,
when the hook is already there. It's easier to keep topic, I guess.
You can't, you can't.
It's definitely a great debate. So I do want to also ask our viewers, which, like you heard these guys say, do you need to build from a hook or do you write your verse first? I want to know, so let me know in the comments of this video anyways, because I'd love to hear some feedback, as I think that is something that is great to be discussed. And I like that you guys actually mentioned that, because it's something that many people do differently, and I like that you start from a hook, because I do feel that is a strong building point for sure, and it's definitely something that can help branch off.
It's definitely arguable. You gotta. People have their different ways of writing, and you can still have a hit. You can still have a hit without doing it our way. You know, it doesn't matter. But from what I've grown, is you always gotta have something to work on, right? And that's what it is for me. And like these battle rappers, they can fucking spit bars and shit and kill it. But when they try to write a song, you're never gonna get a #1 hit. But when it comes to me, I fucking will give you a hit. I'll give you something you can listen to and want to listen to again and again and again.
And I find that's what sells a song. Is always the chorus as well.
You want the chorus and you want to listen and you just hear it in your head. But
you guys have a lot of catchy hooks.
That's my opinion.
So it is a strong point.
Rick always wants me to write a hook for him.
It's easier for me to write my 16 if I have the hook already. So
he goes, yo,
it's
right
good.
Hook. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I gotta start from scratch. Like, I gotta feel, like, for me to write a hook, it's hard in general. Like, you just gotta come up with anything, right? So it's hard. It's hard. There's a lot of work for the new artists. All my advice for them is just that it's hell, but you'll get through it. It takes time, just like anything else. It takes a lot of practice. For me, 14 years, and I'm still not as good as I think I could be. Like, there's no top. Just no top. You gotta keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. And that's how I look at rap and music in general. It's just there's no top. You just gotta keep working and get better. And if you don't think that's better, then get better, you know? Like, don't put yourself down, don't listen to anybody else. And that's how I always look at music and hip-hop. And hip-hop is a growing, like, listen to music now, it's just, I don't even know how to explain hip-hop now. You're laughing, because it's true, like, you listen to these songs now, like, oh, shit, it's just like, I say to one of my verses, is like, the old school rap's coming back. Like, the old school, like, these grimy bars, and it's not all about the chorus, it's not all about the beat, it's not, you know, and that's what it is for me. I don't know about Rick, but...
Next question. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
You know, like, what do you have to say to the other artists?
You're like agreeing with him, like.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like listening to the new school shit nowadays. Yeah, it's not. I don't know. The old school is way better. I thought. I still listen to old school.
Yeah,
I'd agree with you there.
Yeah.
And that's coming from me. So the next questions I want to ask, one is an upper, one is a downer. What do you find some of your strengths have been since writing music and getting involved in the hip-hop industry? And what are some of your weaknesses that, or some of the challenges, maybe, more so, that you've faced since being involved with hip-hop? I like to always ask both spectrums because we all have our flaws and our weaknesses or challenges that we face, and I always feel some of those can maybe be just as strong as our high points, so I do always try and include them. So what are some of the moments you guys have faced?
You want to take this one? Yeah. Next question.
Yeah, well, what's,
You can take this one.
My strength was always being true. I think with getting into this hip hop industry is being true. That's basically is you gotta, like, even if you lie that 10%, it's fine. At least you're telling like 90% of the fucking truth, and you're speaking it, and you're just killing it. But other than that, you're still speaking truth. Some guys just rap full out, like 80% lie, and it's just like, what, is that any of it true? No, you know what I mean. And that's for most of my raps that I've written. 80% of the time, it's fucking true. That 20%, I could be just making it into a story, and just because for song, just because people can relate to it. Some songs I actually wrote just for people to relate to it. And I don't want to get into that topic because I could go on forever about it. But that would be my strength, and then my weakness would be just not knowing what everyone wants. Because my songs that I could write right now, like 10 people could view it, 10 people could like it, but then the rest are all listening to this new school shit and they just don't like it. They don't like. I don't have no club beats where you want to go jump around and fucking bob your head. I don't have those beats, those party beats where, you know, what everything is playing with, or the, you know, and that's my weakness, is trying to make that hit record, you know, that one where everyone just wants to listen to. I make shit that's true though, and that's what I love about music alone, is that I could just make it just to make it, and you can hear me, and the people that do listen to me, that's fucking awesome.
Who's to say that people don't want to hear that as well, right?
And that's what I mean.
Some people just genuinely prefer that over the party tracks.
Yeah, and I had viewers that actually listened to my music, and that was awesome too. But more percentage-wise, you would have those people that want to just have that party track, or that track that's just like, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like it just gets them to them wanting to party, wanting to jump around, and wanting to, like, you know. I don't have those tracks all the time. I could have that one occasional one where, yeah, I want to go do fucking white. Yeah, I want to go get drunk off my face and crash my car. Like, I have those tracks. I could have that one track because I'm talking about my past, or I'm making it up. But I'm speaking of my past. Like, my music is always 80% true though, and that's the thing I'm always gonna stay true to, is not lie fucking 80% of the time. I'm telling most of the fucking facts.
I feel more people respect that anyway, so it is a good quality to have.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's what I try to do with my music too. 80% true, maybe 20% lies, but gotta keep it real, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even call it lies per se.
I'd
say it's more so storytelling.
Storytelling
for
music.
Yeah, it's not lies.
It's not every music. It's not.
That's true.
Like that.
Because it may not all be lies. Let's be honest with you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Another question I have for you guys is, I know you have booked a few shows through Stayblessedproductions, but who's some of the artists that you have opened up for?
Peter Jackson, right? Yeah. We opened up for Peter Jackson, I don't know, like 5 months ago. Yeah.
But through Stay Blessed.
Stay Blessed. Oh, my fault.
Hey, I mentioned mine, so I know with me you've opened up for Challenge Accepted,
yeah, we
8 Out Wake,
yeah.
and 8 Out Wake was from Philadelphia. That was a great show. So What'd you guys think of that event? Are you excited for 8 Out Wake to return to Canada?
Yeah, definitely.
Because you know you're going to be on that event, right?
Yeah, for sure. Sign us up.
There you go.
I'll be down for that event.
For sure.
I wasn't there for the whole show, but fucking, I definitely gonna be there next time, and it's just, you know, life shit happens, but I'm definitely gonna be there. He's a dope artist, love him, fucking, he supports us, we support him, and knowing him as like a lyricist, his music too, is just like, that's awesome, how he can come from down here, and all because of Stayblessedproductions, definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anytime we support each other around here, you know this. But what's some? If you could work with any artist, dead or alive, who would you want to work with?
You?
No, you take that one first.
So if you could collaborate with any artist, have any artist you want dead or alive on a track, who would it be?
Of course, Tupac. Yeah. Yeah, man. He just his lyrics, his rhymes, everything that he wrote about is amazing. I still listen to his music till this day. So
I would do a massive fucking remix with like everybody, because that's just how I am. I love music. I'd fucking throw Linkin Park in there. But I was thinking about this earlier, but like there's some artists that influenced me, and like it would obviously be Pac, Big, but fucking Jadakiss came to mind, and I'm like, because Jadakiss lyrically, and he's old now, but Rough Riders, you know, DMX,
yeah, for sure.
fucking those were the guys I grew up with because of you guys.
Yeah, we used to listen to him a lot. DMX, back in the days.
And that's the good music. That's what I love, and I would want to work with those guys, the old school fucking Dipset. I'd rather have a huge group, because there's no like one person for me.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's just how it is. I like if I had
just
to
throw them all in the same room.
just throw them all in the fucking room.
Yeah, that'd be awesome for sure.
If I had to work with someone, obviously it'd be M first, even before Pac, because I'm still alive right now. And he's just killing it. He's got a new album coming out and shit, so he influenced me a lot. And then Pac.
When's this new album coming out?
Oh, I think next year.
Next year? But I heard it was this year sometime.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
but
I heard something about it. Yeah, hopefully it comes out soon.
So I'm pumped for that.
Yeah. Do you guys have any new music on the way? Are you working on an album or anything like that right now?
Well, we're trying to create a fucking mixtape that's gonna take fucking forever, because we have so many tracks. And we have, I don't even know how many tracks we have right now.
Probably around like 20. Yeah, we got.
So we're trying to even it down, and we're trying to just like get that down right and get the structure right, because we want to make. I want to make the mixtape so it's like a story, right? And we want to make that so from when we first started to us, can you just tell by lyrically and song structure, everything. And I just want to make it to like what, 10, 12 track mixtape, and I'm hoping to get that out by next summer, like at least by next summer, and that's gonna be the next thing that we're working on as a team.
Yeah.
As solo artists, that's some we don't even really talk about. But.
Yeah. But new music, new music. We're always trying to make another new track, maybe once a month or something, maybe twice a month.
Even.
Of course.
So you guys are working on a lot of new music then?
Yeah, we definitely just recorded a track tonight, and it's gonna be dope. It's called Illuminate.
Yeah, for sure. Check that out.
It's very inspiring. I fucking love it to death.
Yeah.
Rick killed it. We're gonna actually perform it at Stayblessedproductions' next performance. I'm hoping that we can get that going.
Yep.
And
do you have any other artists featured on that mixtape?
Oh yeah, we're putting Tyler Moore on that. NEB. I wanted to, but I'm not gonna say his name anymore. I wanted to get an artist on there, and I don't know how that's gonna work out. But he's one of my kind of go-to guys. Like when I just started, Rick got me back into writing and rapping, and he was one of my go-to guys. So I'm gonna see if he wanna hop on it. But yeah, those guys, they're gonna be on the mixtape for sure. Tyler Moore, and NEB, and Dean Wild, obviously, because I have a track that still hasn't been released yet, and that shit's gonna be dope.
That track's going to be a good one. I can definitely
yeah.
vouch for that. And I can vouch for some of these songs, as I have had the privilege of hearing a few of them. So definitely keep your ears out for their mixtape, guys, when they decide to release it. And you know Stayblessedproductions will be pushing and promoting their release as soon as it is ready to drop. I guess the last final questions is, where can they find you guys online, and any social media plugs that you guys want to shout out right now? Feel free to shout them out before we end up this interview. It's been fantastic having you guys here as well.
Thank you for having us.
Yep.
You can find us on YouTube. It's Kambodian Sox.
Yeah.
KAM and the and or symbol and Sox SOX. You can find us on Facebook. My name is Victor Bora. I just throw that out there if you want to find me. Ricky, that's my cousin Sox. That's his last name.
Yep.
Actually spelled SOX, but that's not the way he spelled it.
It's actually, my last name is actually spelled SOK, but you know, same shit, whatever.
Yeah,
so I just changed the K to the X, Sox,
that's what you
still
guys
same.
name.
Just like the hat says.
Yep.
Like the hat
Exactly,
says.
bro.
Yeah, that's
Exactly, and I rep that shit. I rep my cousin.
Any other social medias where you want them to follow you?
Fuck, I don't even know if we got any other ones right now. At the moment, we're trying to work on like everything. It's hard to get everyone like fucking MySpace or like any Twitter or Instagram and all that shit. We're too old, but we're trying.
So find them on Facebook and find them on YouTube.
Yeah.
And do you guys have SoundCloud or no SoundCloud?
No, we had like 1 or 2 tracks on there, I think. We started to count.
Yeah.
Like 1 or 2 tracks on there.
We usually just try to promote our YouTube page.
Yeah, that's basically our main source of our music is YouTube.
Yeah.
And Facebook, you can find us on there. If you wanted to collab or listen to our new show, we'll give you the link. And that's basically where you can find us.
Yeah.
Alright, well, thanks again, guys, for stopping by. It is always a pleasure to have you. And like I said, go check them out on YouTube, check them out on Facebook. They are fantastic artists, crazy lyricists, and you know you're going to be seeing them again on this channel. So as always, stay blessed, stay humble, stay true, stay you. SP Squad, I'm out. Cam and Sox.
Peace.
Till the day I die, I'ma always strive to achieve my full dream. So never give up when your life gets tough. Leave all the negative thoughts in the dust. Make room for the plus and stay positive. Trust everyone all has problems. Kid knows perfect, we all just the opposite. Just accept all the pretty little compliments and move forward, even with the darknesses. So there's no time for any fucking arguments. Just go, and go.
Leave drugs, now it's not working. Can save that cash, spend on good. Buy yourself sweater with a hood or whatever you need. Break it down and proceed. My life is filled with not greed. You guys are my army, yes I can lead. Life is a roller coaster, ups and downs. No matter where I am, love this town. This where I grew up, yes it was great. Filled with love, no more hate. When I was young, used to get pissed. Get me angry, you might get this. Use my words, not my action. Found a better solution, satisfaction, trust me.